Welcome to Soothing Pod's Romance Sleep Stories. I am Arif, and if you are here today to listen to a dreamy story that will soothe you and comfort you, you are in the right place. Tonight, I will tell you a beautiful story about the possibility of finding love when you least expect it. Before we begin, let me help you relax and open your soul to living in a state of possibility. First, get comfortable. Lie back and close your eyes. Put both your hands, one on top of the other, on your heart center palms facing down, and press lightly onto your chest. Become aware of the rhythm of your heartbeat. Feel the warmth of your palms on your chest. Imagine that warmth radiating to your chest, then to your heart. Feel that warmth growing from your heart and on your hands towards your arms, your belly, then to the tips of your fingers and toes. Now, we will do 5 counts of deep breathing. 5. Breathe in all that warmth. 4. Breathe out, releasing all the tension from your day. Allow your body to become loose. 3. Breathe in deeply. Imagine that you are breathing in a warm pink light that glows brighter and warmer the deeper you inhale. 2. Breathe out. As you push the air out of your lungs, imagine that the dirt and debris of your fears, your regrets, and your worries are being cleared away and out of your body. 1. Take one last deep breath in, then exhale slowly. Imagine a silk cloth lightly falling over your body, wrapping your entire being with a sense of calm and love. You feel at peace. You are sitting in your power and basking in the warm glow of possibility. Imagine now that when you open your eyes, you are sitting on a train and gazing out of the window. You see bright yellow fields of canola flowers that make up the lush German landscape. They are so bright that they are almost neon and stand out from the endless sea of greens. It is the height of spring, and all the plants and flowers are in full bloom. It is so relaxing for your eyes. You feel totally at peace. Dawn is breaking through, and the soft morning light feels warm on your face. You notice how the shades of daylight have grown warmer and stronger, and the entire train cabin basks in the changing hues of a light tangerine orange to a grapefruit pink, and then to a light yellow. Most of the passengers are still sleeping. Like you, they find comfort in the gentle hum of the train as it steadily and rhythmically moves forward towards Berlin. Slowly, you notice that the scene has changed from a quiet rural setting to a busier street scene. It is still early morning, and most of the city dwellers are still sleeping or just getting started with their day. You notice colorful buildings and houses, as well as a few cars and trucks on the road. You see shopkeepers begin to open their shops, bakers displaying their freshly made bread in the store window, and some denizens walking leisurely with a cup of coffee and a pretzel in hand. The train slowly reaches its final destination, which is the Zubenhof station in Berlin, Germany. The train goes through the above-ground station archway and stops under the station's massive glass ceiling. The sunlight peeks through the glass, creating stunning glimmers of light and shadows all over the station platform. You are now several thousand kilometers away from your past. It is a new beginning. You grab your beaten-down camera and make your way out of the train. Immediately, you notice the pulse of the city and the rhythm of the station. You hear footsteps, the chatter of the crowd, the rolling sound of luggage and bikes and strollers. They all merge together like a steady drumbeat. There is a special energy in the air that is dynamic yet calming. You feel, once again, as though you have found the seat of your power. You are open to whatever will come your way. You make your way into the street. It is the 1st of May. You realize that here in Berlin, May 1st is a special day. It is not only a celebration of Labor Day, but also an opportunity for many activists in Berlin to protest for a cause they believe in. Unofficially, for most Berliners, it is also the start of summer and an excuse for many to celebrate with parties and street raves. A crowd of flag-wielding German grandfathers move past you, followed by a brawny youth. You ask what the ruckus was all about, and eager to educate you on European-style activism, he informs you that his cape was actually the Kurdish flag, and he then invites you to come along for the annual May Day demonstrations. He tells you that sometimes you need to put yourself out there, even if you are afraid. That if you believe in something, you need to remain open to the possibility that good things will happen. That life opens up when your heart, too, is open. You soon find yourself in the midst of a crowd, festive on this spring day. You see pretzels, sausages, and beer booths. Snaking your way through the crowds, the tip of a flag lightly taps you on the head. As you duck to avoid the next dangerous swoosh of heavy cloth, you hear laughter. That simple sound was the ring of a small bell, the sweet, powder-fresh scent of an infant, and that touch of lemon and ice in your drink. You whirl around to find yourself face to face with a man whose warm smile and curious, and kind eyes immediately draw you in. You feel your cheeks flush, and you can't help but smile back. He points at his flag-wielding friend, who is still oblivious to the fact that he could have caused major brain damage. You laugh. He laughs back. In that simple moment, the sound and flurry of the crowd falls away. It is as though you have been standing and smiling in front of each other for many years instead of seconds. You feel as though you have already met this person, maybe in some other life and some other time. You have this sense of comfort and familiarity in their presence, yet there is still that sprinkle of excitement. Without even talking about it, you both decide to walk the streets of Berlin together. Alongside each other, the crowds of other people fade into a blur. From the various highlights for tourists, to the tree-lined alleys, to the riverbanks, you spend the day exploring the city. The streets are still busy with people running around, but you both feel at peace as you walk past them and notice how colorful the city is and how there are so many trees and flowers to be found in whatever path you take. You've only met a few moments ago, but you find yourself sharing the funny stories of your childhood and your dreams for the year ahead. He makes you laugh with his quick humor and semi-corny jokes. Soon, the afternoon begins to set in, and you both decide to take a break from walking. On a grassy knoll by the water, you watch as boats float by and picnickers sip on wine glasses, enjoying the sun. It is nice sitting there in the sun and feeling the cool breeze sweep over the river. The air smells of freshly cut grass, as well as warm, candied almonds that a street vendor is eagerly selling to passers-by. You wonder what time it is, as you've both decided to forego your watches. You realize that throughout your day, you haven't checked your phone once. You feel this sense of peace and freedom in knowing that today you don't have to rush for anything. Time doesn't matter. You are living in the moment. Like children, you invent a guess the time game, wherein the loser must do the other's bidding. You win, of course. With giggles of glee, you watch as he bounds up the cement slope, up the tree, and proclaims, "I am the king of the forest." People cheer and applaud while you grin triumphantly. Sunset is approaching, and unexpected shyness now overcomes both of you. You know that you have a train to catch because you are off to another adventure in another city. He walks you to the train platform. He gently takes both of your hands. His hands are large and warm. Your hands fit into his perfectly. You exchange email addresses, but truth be told, you are not expecting anything after today. You know that in life, there are many things that are beyond your control. You learned from today that the simple joys are in the little moments and the happy accidents. He looks deeply in your eyes and tells you that he will miss you. He hopes that you will have an amazing adventure in your solo trip around Europe. He tells you that you are beautiful and that you are brave. You give him a warm embrace, and he holds you tightly in his arms. He smells fresh, like how you would imagine the scent of sunlight on a bright summer day. You board your train, and he waits at the platform until you've found your seat. You both wave goodbye to each other as your train slowly begins to move away, and you see him grow smaller and smaller in the distance. You remember what your newly found friend first said to you during the parade. You need to put yourself out there, even if you are afraid. That if you believe in something, you need to remain open to the possibility that good things will happen. That life opens up when your heart is open. You believe now that this is true. A few minutes later, you decide to check your phone. There is one new message in your email inbox. It is from that beautiful man you just said goodbye to. Remember the 1st of May in Berlin? You smile to yourself. Now, you remember how warm his embrace felt. You feel yourself wrapped up in his arms. You soon find yourself back at home and in the comfort of your blanket and soft bed. Your heart feels open and your spirit feels light. You remember why he made you feel so special. It is you recognizing the beauty and value in yourself. And now, as you close your eyes, you allow yourself to rest in that feeling of love and peace. It is a feeling of inner harmony that comes from loving and honoring yourself. Thank you for taking this journey with me. I hope you enjoyed this sleep story, and I look forward to sharing another story with you next time. Until then, sleep well and sweet dreams.